Apologies, colleagues. Dr. Chisita Collins is a senior lecturer in the Faculty of Accounting and Informatics, Department of Information Systems at the Durban University of Technology. Chisita has been a postdoctoral fellow in the Department of Information Science at UNISA. He has experience in library and information science practice, teaching, and collaborative research. He has published numerous journals in the DHET accredited list, including books and book chapters. Dr. Chisita has worked with various universities in Southern Africa and national, as well as international organizations involved in LIS, including the Zimbabwe Library Association, Library and Information Association of Zambia, and Library and Information Association of South Africa, that is LIASA, Africa Library and Information Association and Institutions.
It's in that office.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you mute, please? Thank you. AFLIA and the International Federation of Library Associations, that is IFLA. He is part of the list professionals involved in the launch of AFLIA in 2013. And he also works with AFLIA's Library Education and Training Institution and Training Institutions section. Dr. Chisita is serving his last term as Secretary for IFLA's Indigenous Matters section. Well, let's welcome, join me in welcoming Dr. Chisita. Dr. Chisita, it's over to you.
Greetings, everyone. Executives from UNISA, the president-elect, who has just spoken, also Mr. Mabaso, the veteran and founder also of the Professional Association, colleagues and friends, brothers and sisters. It is an honor to be invited to share ideas with other, colleagues. It is something that you cannot buy, but you have to experience it. Before we start, I'm from the IFLA Indigenous, section, meta section. So we usually want to acknowledge or pay gratitude to the ancestors, because the cables that we are using to speak and to communicate with each other are passing through those spaces that have been inhabited by the great ancestors we have created today. So we pay gratitude to that. My presentation is on navigating footprints of librarianship in dynamic infospheres and Afronographic reflections in space and time. Before I go, I would like also to acknowledge that I had Fatima asking, are you a paid up member? I've been a paid up member ever since, even way back before I came here. And I'm currently a paid up member. I always make sure I try by all means to pay up. Right, to introduce our topic, we can say that there are numerous studies that on librarianship that focus more on the colonial and post-colonial developments of libraries in Africa. But there is this scanty of literature that also tries to go beyond that particular period, which is sort of like a dark period that people don't have interest in, to find out that before the coming of colonialism, how was the information landscape? Do we have anything that we can learn from or draw lessons from. So there's this depth of literature on Africa's role in the development of libraries and how ancient African civilization has contributed towards our libraries. Because if we are navigating librarianship in space and time, we cannot also ignore the contributions of the continent as a cradle of human civilization. What we discern from literature is that ancient Egypt was the supreme leadership in civilization.